G'day world, Chris Hogan coming to you live from Rise Conference. I was at the last event in my head just for a second. Thanks to our partners Invest HK and Start Me Up HK, and I'm here with the founder of Ordervous, or Ordervous.
Ordervous, yeah. It's a French word for you,
Yeah.
so it's just to get a bit of culture. So
Voulez-vous?
Voulez-vous, yeah.
Good. Ordervous, and mate, tell us about why you created this company and what it does.
Okay. Well, what I've found in a lot of cities and maybe not so much regional areas, but people don't even know their neighbours' names anymore. And technology promised all this connectivity, but in fact we're more disconnected than ever. And there's a lot of isolation in the neighbourhood. And so what I'm trying to do is reconnect people through sharing home cooking. So someone like myself who works long hours and I eat unhealthy takeout, I can get a home cooked meal from across the street and actually meet that person and start to restitch that fabric and that support network around me. So
Fantastic.
That's kind of the base of it, yeah.
Yeah, and once upon a time that used to happen a little bit more often. And so I understand your platform helps people actually, I guess, order and pay for that, that service, but that community service.
That's right. And it's sad that you have to kind of incentivize people to connect these days, but it's only that start, and then once it gets going, then then you find your babysitter again, then you find to borrow milk. It sort of brings it all back and rebuilds that trust, because for some reason we've just lost that trust in our neighbourhood. So
yeah, it definitely happens in the city, and not so much where I'm from. I mean, my neighbourhood's full of people with chickens and ducks and all that sort of stuff. So there's always this bartering going on with regards to chicken eggs or the like. But less so in the city, right? So that's good. Yeah. And so your background, you're from Sydney. Where are you originally from? Previous to Ordervous?
I grew up in Queanbeyan near Canberra, and my previous career is as a saturation diver. So building pipelines and oil rigs on the seafloor, and it was about time to get out of that, because I spent a lot of time away on ships, and then I came back to society, and I sort of said, what happened? Like nobody knows each other. They're too busy. It's not they don't care. It's just we're too busy to connect these days. So I thought, well, I love food. I love community. Let's bring it together. And that's how it actually birthed from, I had a neck injury and I wasn't looking like I could dive anymore. And I was stuck in Montreal. I was walking past someone's house. I'd been eating a lot of takeout and I smelt it and I was like, I wish I could just order that. And I was like, actually, why can't we do that? We should. It's 2017.
Knock up an extra bowl, right?
Exactly.
Cooking for the family, just one more for you, and it maybe pays for some of the meal for the family, right?
Exactly. There's a lot of benefits.
There you go. Beautiful. Yeah, just one extra bowl, and you can become part of the community. I like it. And so, have you bootstrapped this yourself?
I have, yeah. Yeah, so I do have to go back to diving occasionally to float the boat, but it's going live in August, just with a small pilot group in Wollongong in Sydney, Rotary, CWA and Lions. They're interested in using it to boost their fundraising, and we're going to see how it goes, and then the platform should be ready for every currency, tax system, language. So I'm here in Asia to make network connections here, and I've had really positive feedback. I mean, Hong Kong people are like, we love it, when can you bring it here? Same with the Philippines and Indonesia, so it's been great. It's been great here.
Well done. And what are you hoping to get out of the Rise Conference?
Just make connections, basically, yeah. I came for no other reason. I'm open to investment, but I haven't been chasing it, but I got approached by a couple. 3 investors already, so that's been good. One Aussie, and I'm hoping to work with him later on.
Fantastic, man. Well, congratulations, and good on you for making the leap over here to Hong Kong.
Yeah, it's been great.
And good on you for connecting community. I really like what you're doing. It's fantastic, and I can see legs for what you're doing, especially in the the older and especially the widowed or widower community, because my mum's actually a widow, and connecting into she had to move community, so connecting into a new community, she did what she's always done and joined churches and joined RSL groups and all that sort of stuff. But potentially she could be providing for her neighbours, and connecting with her neighbours.
When they haven't got the family around them, the community really is that support family. But if you haven't got that now, I mean, as soon as you lose that connection, people's health starts to decline. There's mental health issues. It's just
right.
It's a big thing, actually.
Exactly. So you're doing a big service, and I reckon there's a few people out there that I know that love what you're doing. So congratulations, Brett. Thanks very much for meeting me. And thanks very much for watching, guys. We're live on facebook.com/Beach City Life. You can also check us out on YouTube and LinkedIn. Just search for Beach City. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.